So I was doing the foundation. As you can see, it's been a couple minutes. This is the foundation again. Sorry. Oh, I got makeup on there. Hold on. Sorry about that. So as you can see, I have makeup on it, but this is the foundation I'm using. I've already done this side. I'm going to move over to the next. I'm going to let you guys see this because for some reason it won't let me do my 2 clips. So we're going to just show you what the foundation looks like. So we're going to put on the brush in time with this time. I'm going to do this side. As you can see, it is very light. And I have a mole here, that's what that is. So we're going to keep working and see how this looks. I'm very self-conscious about mostly how I look, and it stresses me out some days. So we're gonna see if I can actually show you guys my face, my body. My arms are really what I'm self-conscious about, which is what I'm trying to work on. As you can see, I do have arm fat that hangs on both sides, and it's very embarrassing, but I'm going to outgrow that embarrassment. As you can see, the foundation is blending in pretty well because I did this side, and you can see that I do have a pimple here, which is fine, it happens. So as you can see, it blends in pretty well. I'm going to use a mirror actually. Just 1 second. Okay, so as you can see, foundation is working perfectly. I would definitely recommend this foundation. You can tell that I have it on either side of my face. My face looks perfect. It looks clear. And now I'm going to do my forehead to let you know. So I was actually watching a video on Facebook of the girl who does, I can't remember her name, but I will try to insert it in the description, in the link, so you can find her. But she does makeup and talks about murder, and it's kind of up my alley because it's stuff that I literally like to learn about. As you can see, I'm going around my eyebrows, my hairline. But it's really nice foundation, as you can see. You can tell where my hair is at, actually where my hairline was. And all you gotta do is just blend it up. And what I do when it comes to this part is, hold on, make sure I got it all. So you can see where my hairline was. So I just literally, I take my brush and I brush up this way because it just mixes the foundation in a little bit more. You can't even tell there's makeup there. So, sorry, my hair. So as you can see, foundation works perfect, and I would definitely recommend it. Again, this is what it's called. I just use a regular, it's a paintbrush. As you can see, it goes on really nice, smooth. And so I guess we should do a story time because you are here now. We can go back to work. So I moved here about a month ago, maybe 2 now, because I moved in the end of December 2020. I was up here on New Year's. So as you can tell, I haven't done much. I've been working, and I'm trying to get in the habit to work. I'm trying to enforce that I need to do this on my own. I need to stand up on my own. And so I moved here as a new start for me to get things done. And I feel like this is a great move for me. And I know that I can do this. And I know that with support, I can do my weight loss journey, and I will get there. So hopefully you guys are ready to live out my dream with me, pretty much. As you can see, I'm putting foundation on my neck because, as you can see, I have discoloration here. So it kind of helps. You can see the discoloration, which is another thing that I'm very self-conscious about. But I am here because I'm going to stand up on my feet and accept that I am different. Everybody's skin isn't perfect. Everybody's body is not perfect. So I want you to know that I am confident in who I am and who I stand by. 1000%. And everybody tells me you're very confident in front of people, but behind closed doors, I am a whole different person. And I'm really trying to do better for me and be more confident in who I am and who I can be, because I am not a bad person. I'm very smart. Not the smartest, but I'm intelligent. And I know how to do what I need to do. And so I just want you guys to be there for me and give me that support. I have seen multiple YouTubers talk about their journeys and what's going on. I wanted to do a story time about my last year and whatever I went through and the loss that I've taken. And I want things to be different this year. Even if it doesn't start out great, it can always end or change. So my story time will be from 2020 beginning to 2020 ending. I'm not going to say a lot because it is very personal, and I feel like I will want to feel more like I won't feel comfortable with exposing a lot of my past right now, but I mean, in the meantime, I will tell you the basics. So around 2020, the beginning, I was living with my sister in Ohio, and we weren't seeing eye to eye. We were arguing. I wasn't feeling well all the time. I was working 24/7 because I had lost a job. I had to find another one, and I lived with my baby's father. Sorry, text message. And I said my baby's father as I'm getting to the point. Around May, I was just really sick. I wasn't eating, and I don't know what was going on. So around May, the end of May, I will say, because I had a miscarriage a couple years ago in 2016. I was 16. And so I had a really nice foundation. But sorry. It's really hard to talk about. So I found out I was pregnant on June 5th. I went to a hospital, not the hospital, but I went to go get checked out. I think June 6th, the next day, is when I officially found out, like, okay, you're 100% pregnant. You're there. There's a baby there. And so I stopped smoking because I used to smoke filter tips. And I completely stopped smoking filter tips. I quit smoking. I didn't drink. And so I had an appointment scheduled after that. I couldn't make it to my first one, so I had to schedule a second one. And on June, sorry. Okay, so, was it June? No, I'm sorry, I found out I was pregnant, I think May 6th. I apologize, I'm a month behind. June 4th was a day where it was just really hectic, and it was just like, it started off real bad and then ended well. I got to see my niece for the first time on my brother's side. We took pictures, it was fun, we always hanging out. It was a occasion, we all enjoyed ourselves. And then around 10 o'clock, we got this message on Facebook, like a live message, is where that they disclosed that I would consider him as a brother to me, as we all were raised together, and that something happened. So we drove there real fast, safe but fast, and to see him land in the street with all the cops around, and everybody was hysterical and crying, and it was really hard. So that night was the day that my brother was shot and killed, and a young girl that we consider really close to our family. We were very housebound and very community friendly. So our the street that we stayed on, the street that we usually were at, was like family. And so that day that they were both shot and killed was very hard for everybody. And the mother of my brother's child was there, hysterical. My other brother, I'm sorry, was very hysterical, and it was scaring me because it's like he was so angry. And the cops won't tell him who was on the ground. All he did was ask him, like, what shoes did he have on, because they were just with him before he left. And so that day we found out my brother passed away, and it was really hard for the family for a while. And I was just sick. I wasn't feeling good. I was holding my brother back, pregnant, holding my brother back, make sure he was okay, make sure he wasn't going to lose his life that night, which was the scariest thing for me. And so, sorry. So June 18th I was a long day for me also, but between those two times, I had another appointment back to back, and they were telling me that they couldn't see my baby and that it wasn't breathing. They couldn't see anything growing in my sac. Every time I ultrasound, it was like they couldn't see the baby. It just wasn't a good thing. And so on June 18th, I believe, I had an appointment to get surgery for D&C. And I can have another story talking about that, but it was the D&C surgery. And the night before, or the day before, I just felt really sick all day. I couldn't want to move. And then all of a sudden, like that, it was like my whole world shattered. I was just in so much pain, and it was like, I didn't know what was going on. And that day, it was the day I officially had a miscarriage, and I lost the baby completely. After that, I went to surgery. I waited for my baby's father to get to the hospital, where I was there with my mom. I was crying in pain. I was bleeding. I got there. He got there a little after 11, maybe 10. And he stayed with me the whole night. My mom had went home. They were telling me that they put me in a room where, like, a mental room, basically, where everything is locked away. I can't touch anything. I can't really, because they were feeling that I was going to hurt myself in this situation, that I was really that, in that mindset, that I didn't want to live. And so the next day, about, I'll say about 4 a.m., they were telling me, you can get discharged and go home. And I'm like, I'm not going home because I have a surgery for D&C in the morning. If I'm already bleeding, I might as well just stay here. And that's where we came to. I stayed there until the moment of my surgery. I had to go to surgery around 7 a.m. that day, and I didn't get into surgery until like 8 or 9. I slept. I had a prayer with my mom and my baby's father, and after that, it kind of was a blur. I really don't remember much. I remember going to sleep. I remember praying. I remember waking up. I remember crying and calling for my baby's father to be there, be around me, to let him know that I'm here. And it was hard. And so after the surgery, they gave me medication. He said that I was really out of it. And that makes sense because I don't remember. So weeks passed, and I wasn't me. I was crying, and I wouldn't want to eat. I wouldn't want to go outside. I wouldn't want to be around anybody. I literally just stayed in bed for like 2 weeks straight. I went to go to the bathroom. I didn't eat, actually. My baby never forced me to eat if I had to, but I wouldn't eat. I would just tell him no. After a while, I shut down, and now it was the middle, not the middle, but probably the end of July. And so I'm just trying to get me together, and he took off work to take care of me for 2 weeks. I couldn't ask anybody else to do it for me. He is the best person I've ever met in my life. Even though we're not together at this moment, he's still the best person I've ever met. He's very sweet, very genuine, and he was there. And so, after that, my face is like, trying not to cry. It was fine for a while. I got my job back. I got to work, and I knew that I had to support myself because that's what my child wanted. My child wanted me to stop my life and not do anything for me. So after that, I started working, and I didn't think about it, but as much as he was taking care of me, he didn't process the fact that we just lost our child. And so, I say about 2 weeks into that, me working and trying to get me back on track, he had to take time off from work so he can be okay. That was my main secret. Like, he made sure I was fine that whole time during my pregnancy, and I want to make sure he was okay. So I called his boss and I told him, like, this is what's happening. I don't need him there. I don't want him in a bad headspace. And they were fine with it, which was great. Everything came back together around the middle of August, and we were good. His birthday was the end of August. It was on the 21st, and so I planned so much for him. I got him an outfit, I got him a watch, I got him decorations, I got him a cake for him, I got him some food. I wanted him to enjoy himself. And it was a okay night. We had some complications, obviously, but you don't know that yet. Stay tuned. So everything cleaned out. It was cool. August passed. We kept going. It was my mom's birthday. We kept things alive. We kept working. We kept doing things. And so my birthday came around, which is in November, and I decided I wanted to go out of state. So I ended up going to New York, and I enjoyed myself. It was nice to see. It stunk. Honestly, it really did. And I have so many pictures from New York, which I probably can put in a video so that you guys can see them. And we took videos and pictures, and we enjoyed ourselves. And I was 21, so I can use my ID. When I first got my first bottle, they was like, congratulations, happy birthday. And I'm like, thank you, oh, you're so sweet. And so, oh, this is really nice. But so after that, we got home, and everything seemed to just shatter. It came down to it where the house that I was staying in, I had to get out of that home, and I literally had no place to go. So I was currently homeless, and I wasn't really living in a shelter. I would live couch to couch on friends' houses, sisters' houses. I couldn't stay at my sister's due to situations. So I made what I had to do for a while, and comes December 1st, it was just like, I don't have anywhere to go. I have to leave here. This is what I know, but I know if I leave here, I can do so much better. So I decided to move, and when I moved, I felt like it was a big weight off my shoulders. And so when that weight was off my shoulders, I felt like I can do anything. I got out here in a new city, and since I'm qualified at where I was working at before, I found somewhere in fast food that was very fast, and that I can just jump in like I belong. And so my sister had graduated from Ohio State. Congratulations, sis. And I'm very proud of her. And so after that happened, I've been working and working and working. I've been sick for like the past week, which I don't know if it's due to either me having a little seed or if I'm just really getting used to my new environment. So that was just like a shocker to me. And so I am currently trying to get back to work and get things together. And I feel like me talking out about what's going on was great. So let's get back to the year. I got sidetracked. So basically in the beginning, well, the last week of December was fine. We all celebrated our New Year's. Hopefully this year is better. We were starting at Lux, and we're trying to look forward. So the beginning of January 7th, I went back to where I was formerly at, and I went down to see friends. It was nice for a day. Again, I went down the second week of January, which is the week that just passed, and we stayed there for a week. I got to see everybody. It was nice to like cut ties at the last moment, to know that I know that I'm gonna miss you guys, but I need to better myself. So now I am currently back where I am supposed to be, and I'm trying my hardest to figure out where to go now. What's the start? Where's my starting point? Where can I get my feet on the ground? When can I touch ground and just go running? And that's where I'm at right now. So that was kind of my year. I was doing a lot of stuff, and it was really hard. And I kind of summed it up so I wouldn't cry. But I know I'm ready for for a lot of things that I need to change. One being my weight. I am very self-conscious. I wasn't comfortable wearing short sleeves when I was in high school. I wasn't comfortable wearing short sleeves now. I was just not comfortable with my body, and it makes me uncomfortable sometimes that I can't be comfortable with myself and who I am, because I'm not a bad person. I'm very outgoing. I love nature. I love animals. I'm very caring. And if I have it, I will help you if I can. It just, I don't like saying no to people when I know that they really need it. But I know sometimes that can bite you in the butt. And it has multiple times on certain occasions. So now I have decided to worry about me and only me. And so I found a friend up here. He's very sweet, and it was to be his birthday. Not birthday, but he wants to have a party, so for Valentine's Day. So you will be able to see that, I hope. Be able to see him as a person, and he's very kind-spirited. He's very sweet. He doesn't really looking for anything. He's just trying to be the friend that I need, and that's what I want right now. So as that being said, I met him. He did my hair. We did braids that were really cute. I can share some videos or pictures of that. And he's very, very talented with hair, because my hair was nice, okay? And so I met his brother there. He was very sweet, very nerdy type, but I don't know, it caught me. And it's like, it's hard because I recently just broke with my baby father, and that's another story in itself, and it was a long story. It's a long story, which you guys will know soon enough. So I'm like, I'm not dating anyone. And I told him, like, you're very sweet. I think you're very sweet, and I feel like you're very nice, and I feel like I really vibe with you, but I want to make sure that I am settled before I even do a relationship and take care of somebody else, you know? So after all of that was done, we talked, we hung out. That's another story time, which will probably be soon, because you see that smile? Yeah. Very soon. So I just want you guys to know that my journey was very long, and it took me a while to get to the place that I am now. And I will continue to grow, prosper, and learn. But that was the story time for my last year. I want to see what I can do for myself. I'm going to do workouts. I'm going to do workout videos, which I probably will record on this channel just so you guys stay informed of what's going on. I'm sorry this video is so long. It was supposed to be, but I really appreciate you listening, and I appreciate if you finish the video. And so I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and I hope that you guys stay tuned, follow me, support me, and help me with my self-conscious, because I know that if I can see myself in a better light, then you guys can too. I think that I am ready to do better for myself. I'm ready to enhance my beauty that I already have. I'm ready to enhance my personality that I already am. The person that I am, I want it to be better. I know that this seems like, dang, she just keeps talking and talking, but no. I'm serious about how I plan on doing this. And I'm serious about the commitment. I'm serious about the support that I need. I'm serious about the person that I want to be. And so I want you guys to just see me as a person and just know, like, she's really trying. She's not going to give up, and that she's going to prosper. She's going to do things that she wants to do, because she can do it. So guys, I will see you guys with another story time, maybe tonight, because I'm probably just going to post this one without editing it, so you can see the raw me, see what I'm about. So I hope to see you guys soon. I hope you guys leave comments, like, and subscribe. I hope you guys are ready, because I am. Again, it's Tamara, 21. See you soon. Bye.